happen unexpectedly.
Why do I have to sit through ads on my own video? Hi, Fallon. I don't know how I have to readjust this camera mount every time I do a video. Hi, Francesca. Oh, look, it's good. It's good. My camera looks a little dirty though, but oh. Oh, thanks, Fallon. I sold that before the video even went up. I actually I shipped it out the other day. Did you check the reshop? I know Craft Outlet was out of it. Man, look how straight the camera is. I wish I could get my videos to look like this. The reshop's pretty good. I mean, the prices are pretty comparable to Craft Outlet, but they're also out of stock a lot and often. I am making a crocheted wreath. I did this before. I do not remember how to do it, so, you know, we're going to figure it out together. And let me go turn the air off, because that's going to bother me. Oh, you know, I had to make coffee because it's so, it's so cold. It's not, I mean, it's not really cold. It's just like I took the dog out and I was like, oh my God, it's too cold for all of this. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to get on. I make crochet, what did I make? Scarves and hats and shawls for everybody last year, I think. And I was like, ooh, never again. My hands are like done completely. I have peppermint bark. Peppermint bark. Peppermint mocha. It's peppermint mocha creamer, but it's got peppermint bark syrup in it. Because I'm extra, I guess. And I bought the cutest Christmas mug, but I didn't feel like washing it, so I'm still using my Halloween mug. I kind of have a headache, so I wanted to get some caffeine in me. But I think I'm just very tired and very stressed. trying to pull through the middle of this, and I can never get this to work. Oh crap. Wow. Must be my lucky day. I don't remember how I did this. Because I have one in my office that looks really good, except I was trying to make it with velvet fabric instead of yarn. But it was basically just velvet fabric that I had made into yarn. And I was like, oh, this is going so good, it would get so much better with like chunky yarn. Let me try to figure this out real quick so I'm not just like floundering out here. Nope, that's not right. That's right. That's not right either. What am I doing wrong? Ugh. I don't think it was going through the wreath form before. I think it was like all on the outside. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, who's here? Y'all ready to get started? There's 6 people watching. That's usually about as many as we get. Alright, let's everybody get a good stretch in first. Hey, Marie. Ugh. Squeeze in like this. And then open up backwards. And squeeze in and backwards. Ugh. And I'm so glad my camera can't pick up all the noises my back makes. It's like, sounds like Rice Krispie treats. Alright, so I have a 14-inch Dollar Tree, what is this thing called? A wreath form. And I have the Mainstays Chunky Chenille Yarn. Hobby Lobby also sells like a really nice velvet yarn. It's I think it's $30. It's super expensive. But it's really nice. So I'm just going to take this, bring it from the back, I think, and I'm just going to tie it onto this little cross brace right here with a little square knot. Thanks, Francesca. Okay, put a little double knot right there. Okay, so I'm going to come through the middle and pull up a loop. If you're crocheting, this is like what's on your, like this, our hands is a hook. This would be our slip knot on here, but we just have it tied on there just because we don't actually need it to be slip knotted. I'm going to come from the back, pull up to the front, come down, and pull up and pull up, down and pull up, down, up. Let me do this whole row and then we'll see if I'm actually doing this correctly. Alright, so this one comes, oh crap. This one comes up, down, up, down. I feel like I'm not getting this snug enough, so we'll probably have to start over, but let me just get a little bit going and then we'll see where we're at. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit more snug. But that's essentially, see how it's just uneven right now? That's essentially what we're going for. They have a wreath like this. It's sort of like this at Big Lots. It feels so gross because it's like stiffened. And I saw it and I was like, oh, what is that made of? It feels like quilt batting, but it's like stiff, but not like totally stiff. Like it's like just, oh, it's like crunchy. It's so gross. Did I use maybe I used a hook for this last time. I think I did use a hook. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this tighter this time. Up. Under. I guess it's like, pull it from the top. Pull it from the bottom. Hey, Amy. Pull it from the top. Bottom, from the top, from the bottom. I think I did use a hook because this is hurting my fingers. But you can do it with your fingers. I mean, technically I guess you could crochet, regular crochet with your fingers too. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to do this because I did it already. I think I actually used my crochet hook though, so let me go see if I can find that. You guys hang on real quick. Ow! Oh! Hi, Davita. Is it Davita? Is that how it's pronounced? Look, this is the one I was making with the velvet. Hey, Jen. You didn't miss anything because we're about to undo everything I just did. This is the one I made with fabric. But I ran out of strips, so, and I wasn't like completely happy. Like, it looked good all through here. I think this must be like around where I started. So yeah, this seems like something I did with, I think this seems like something I did with my hook. Look, y'all, if y'all are on Patreon, I just made these tonight. Well, I filmed this tonight. It's so hard to see because the lights are like too bright to show, but you know. Cute. And Jen, you hear this back here? That's me sticking them in my pool noodle back there, but it's not a pool noodle. It's one of those, well, it is a pool noodle, but it's one of those giant rolly things. Okay, let me pull this out. It's one of those, like the things you would use to like roll your back out, but it's too big for my back. All right, so let's try this again. I am going to, I'm just going to tie on to this. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this the way I did it. I'm going to come through here. Did I do it like that? That doesn't seem right. Okay, so that just attached it on. So it's the same thing except I'm using the hook to pull through. Pull there, let it fall. Pull through here. This is even harder. How did I do that other one, y'all? I keep trying to, you need to always keep it behind you like that. I think it's just because it's awkward too. There we go. This is not the right hook for this either. What is this, a 17? This is a 15.7. Maybe, what size does it say for this? A 25, and I'm using a 15, so yeah, this is not the right size, but I'll get the drift. Get the gist. What is it? Is it get the drift or get the gist? The gist. Oh my god, this is so awkward. Yeah, and it's too small. That's the best part, is that it's enormous and it's still too small. Okay, I hate the way that looks. I don't know how I did that. The other one went so quick. I did it in like 20 minutes. And now it's taking me 20 minutes just to figure out how I did this one. think I'm going to go back to how I was doing it before. And this is this this is like $7 for this how many yards is this? 31 yards. Okay, so I'm going to just tie a knot on one of these supports. Well, I was going to try to figure this out, but I was on the phone with my mom and she was telling me about her crazy neighbors. And I was talking to her and then I was like, crap, I was supposed to figure out how to do this again. Okay, so I'm pulling up a loop, bringing it to the top, pulling through, bringing it to the bottom, pulling through, bring it to the top, pull through, bottom, pull, top, pull, bottom, pull, top, pull, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, is it the same? I saw the one, it's a loops and thread one, Marie. Yeah, see the hook is going to give you more consistent results, but it's also harder to do. Like this is, I mean, you don't need anything besides your hands to do this. Oh. The chunky velvet from Hobby Lobby is really nice, but I was like, even at like half off or whatever this is, I said I'm not paying that much money for. Is it the loops and thread? I mean, it's not like a brand name. It's like the Michaels brand, right? The chunky yarn from. Did I buy some from Michaels? I thought I did. Yeah, it does basically make a braid. I mean, it's the bump side of the crochet, you know. Oh, the chain side. Yeah. I was at Michael's yesterday. You know, I don't know. Like I know there's the supply chain and nobody wants to work and all of this stuff. There was like no Christmas at my Michael's. Wait, where did that one just come from? I need to go back to here because this is too loose. Oh crap. See, something went wrong because if you pull from, the whole point is to keep this in the back. Without it going through, without it getting like looped around. Hey Tracy. I saw, which I was surprised, you know how Michaels usually sells that mesh? It's like 18 feet, which, what do you do with that? It's 35 feet. I saw that yesterday when I was there. I was like, wait, they sell in mesh and actual, like, oh, this is messed up again. So much trial and error. I said they selling like actual full rolls of mesh now at Michael's? What's going on? Have they been watching my videos? Have y'all heard that rap song with The Rock? You know, like Dwayne Johnson? I keep hearing it on TikTok, like they use it as one of the sounds. I had to go and see if it was an SNL skit because it was so horrible. I was like, this must have been a skit they did on SNL. Nope, it's a real song. Because The Rock rapping is something we clearly needed. See, I did it again. You go here. Oh, it's terrible. I was like, did he just rhyme drama and mama? I was like, oh, The Rock. No. Mr. The Rock. No. This is not okay. I was like, listen, we let you sing in Moana. That's enough. Can you imagine? He was in a movie, what was in a movie with like Kristen Davis, you know, from Sex and the City? And she's so little. And I was like, you expect me to believe that these two go to bed together every night? How? He would destroy you, girl. And he'd be like, honey, I need you to come to my rap concert. And you'd be like, oh, I think we should see other people. I get very concerned when he has hair. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, what are you doing, Mr. The Rock? It's very confusing. Right, why is this loop like 4 inches long? You think he owed that guy money and that's why they did that song? I still got a post of him on my wall. We gonna rumble. We're gonna take your face off. Okay, so I am all the way back to the beginning. It's not great, but I think I can actually get one more in here. I just want to be able to... Yeah, let me do a couple more. One... And then I'm going to pull this through, cut this part off, right, and then pull this through, and that should lock this one in, maybe. We gonna rumble your face off. I want to go to Old Time Pottery. I want to go to anywhere. I just want to go somewhere where I'm like, I can shop with somebody who is not trying to get back home. I think I'm just going to shove that tail in there. Alright, let's see what we got now. Alright, so this part looks great. It looks like a king cake almost. You got heated seats. I can't go somewhere unless I got heated seats. You need to come pick me up and we'll drive to Dallas and go to that Christmas, what is it, Decorator's Warehouse? Yes. I don't have heated seats. Okay, so, what do we think? I feel like it could be a lot more even. Oh, you ever see when they post stuff on Instagram, they're like, come in, we've got this ornament, isn't it beautiful? It's only $14. And I'm like, it's $14? That's more than I would put into an entire wreath. You only spend on one ornament? They're like, we need a roll of ribbon. It's only $83.99. I want a storage unit. See, it's only expensive if you can't recoup what you've spent, which unfortunately is like, people either don't want to do that, or they can't do that, or like, they try to do that and it doesn't work. like every time I buy something, I'm like, I can turn this $10 into I can turn this $10 into $30, no problems. And I'm like, oh wait, somebody has to buy it for it to turn into $30. That's right. So what do we think? Do we like this? I think this would look better if it was on a wider frame. The D. Stevens or the Mackenzie Childs. The Mackenzie Childs is like $100 a roll. You're probably thinking of D. Stevens though. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not putting ribbon that's that expensive on something that's going to be on my door outside in the weather. No. And I'm not cutting it up for my Christmas tree. I would have to buy that, and I would have to use 30 yards of it. 30 yards of it in one continuous piece because I wouldn't cut it. I think this would look better on like a wider form. I don't get the Mackenzie Child stuff. Y'all, it's been around for 40 years, and why is it just now popular? Like, it has been the same thing for like 40 years. And everybody's like, I love checkers, and I'm like, oh, really? Oh, this is nice. Okay, so look, those weren't the best instructions, which y'all know you're not going to get good crochet instructions from me. But for $7, $8, that's a cute little wreath. I don't know how you would like, if you would embellish it, but I think this looks just good on its own. Like, I wouldn't want to put anything on there. I think this is where we started at, because this part looks a little funny and I can't seem to get it right. Yeah, I would just stick an ornament hanger. Look, I'd take it like this. I'd stick the ornament hanger right here and hang it on the tree just like this, the whole damn roll. I'd be like, that's what you get. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Just like this. Not even this much hanging out, though. Maybe just this. Maybe just this one little piece. But it is really pretty. Not the Mackenzie Child stuff, like the D. Stevens ribbon. I'm like, oh, I want to spend $40 on a roll of ribbon. And it's only like 5 yards. It's like a half roll. Okay, so I think that is cute for $8. Oh. My back is not cooperating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, if I sell this, I'm gonna have to send it with a, I know, that's what I'm thinking, like, I just did these glitter things, and there's, well, there's not too much glitter all over it. You know what, Jen, if you get glitter on this, what you should use is the, Ion Vac. It's $20 at, Walmart. USB charged, really powerful for what it is. There's one right there. Every time I make something I don't know what to do with it, I give it to my mom, and she's like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I'm like, you put it on your wall, Mom. It comes with a free lint roller. But see, if you can imagine this, like, with the big, thick velvet, like the chunky velvet, I think that would look so cute. Look, there's a piece of glitter right there. But yo, look at this too if y'all looking for oh, quick and inexpensive wreath ideas. I gotta shove this over here. First of all, this color palette, y'all. I can't even. These ornaments all came in the same pack from Walmart for $5. Let me tell you, when I was like, do I need every one of this? Every one of these? I was like, it's blue, it's orange, it's pink, it's purple, it's got these like sequin balls on it. They had like a black and white one. They kind of, I think they're trying to give like a fake Ray Dunn vibe because, where is it? Yeah, see, it has a, I didn't want to put it in there because I was like, this is the only one that says something. It says cheers or cheer or something in kind of like the Ray Dunn font. So they had like some black and whites that were all like that, and they had like a blue set and a black and white set and like a red and white set. And I saw this one and I was like, hold on, Walmart, I see you. So this is like it's a $10 wreath, $5 for the ornaments, and then a lot of this, which ones, I didn't buy any ribbon for it, but like, this was left over from my tree, this was left over from, purple and orange were left over from my tree. This is a Walmart ribbon, this is a Walmart ribbon. I don't think any of them are craft outlet. This one is. And maybe that one, I don't know, but yeah. Now I'm looking at this and I'm like, I can totally see that Cheers thing. Where is it? You cover up. I don't want to see that. We gon' rumble, we gon' shake your face off. Alright, what else can we do today? Oh. Well, tonight rather, because it's not today anymore. It's nighttime. It's time for bed almost, probably. How are there 15 people watching me now? What's going on? Hi, everybody. See, I filmed this, but it was just like it's just gonna be like a sped up video because I have another wreath. Just like, where's that other wreath in here? No. I think it's in the laundry room because my wreaths go from here to the laundry room, to outside to the shed, then back to the laundry room, and then either in a box or on the wall. I do too. This one's from Craft Outlet. I bought a lot of black and white for Valentine's Day this year. I don't know why. Should we make a Valentine's Day bow? Oh, you putting Christmas away? I just did that. I'm joking. I know you're not putting Christmas away. Yeah, sell them for $100 a piece. Let's make a bow. Ow! Hey Ned, that sounds like something I would do. One, two, three, four, five, six. I know I just didn't lose that damn ribbon again. Oh Lord. Alright, what kind of bow do we want to see? Oh. Funky bow? Terry. It's Terry. This is Terry and Lisa. There's Terry, Lisa, funky, floral, and a combo. I invented a combo. C-O-M-B-O-W. The Terry bow is the one I do all the time where it's like one loop, one tail, one loop. That was a Terry bow, the one I just showed. It's the one I use the most often just because it like disperses everything nicely. Let's do a funky bow. I haven't done a funky bow in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do a funky bow? I'll do a Terry bow. Yeah, the X one. Crossbow. Alright, let's do a funky bow. The most important thing to remember when you're doing a funky bow is that I'm gonna count these two as the same color, because this is like a natural with white. This is linen texture. This is a natural with a stripe. When we put these in, you want to put this one in and then this one in. You don't want to say, okay, I don't want these next to each other, so I'm going to do this one and then this one and then this one, because if we do that, we'll be doing left, right, left, and these will both be on the same side. I wish I had another red, but I don't. Oh, but you know what we can do? Is that gonna make sense? No, we'll just do it funky though. Alright, what are we thinking? Like 6 inches? Alright, so my tail's going to be at 8. I'm going to pinch in, put it through here, twist it, go over to, let's do 7, let's make a big bow. And then again, this goes down to 8. And now this one, our tails are going to go this way. This ribbon is so thin. 8-inch tail, 6-inch loop. I love this ribbon and I hate it at the same time. No, funky bow has loops. You're probably thinking of one of, I don't know what they call that bow where it's just tails. I do that in the combo. I'll show you the combo next. So these will go up and down like this. These will go up and down like this. Oh wait, I did this at 7. Okay. So these two are at 7. And then we'll come in with this red and white Swiss dot. This is from Walmart. It's actually really nice. A tail bow, yeah. That sounds right. So now what? Our loop is back over here this time. Let me aggressively scratch my chest for a second. And we start off at 7, so this one's going to be at 6. Yeah, except for this one. Which is a really nice ribbon. Like it's a great, it's a good red. It's just so thin. Like why couldn't I have done that in this kind of ribbon? I will show you the Atom bow next. Which is probably not an Atom bow because I'm sure somebody else has done it already. At the 1.5 inch. This one will go out to like 5. So from 2 7-inch loops, 2 6-inch loops, and now 2 5-inch loops. On Amazon, what Amazon knows about good ribbon? So I'm going to put everything where it needs to go. That sounds like my Michaels grab bags. Like I just wanted one roll, but they gave me 47 of them. Alright, so that's all spread out. I'm going to push down with my thumb. Put my fingers on each side of the pegs. cross my pipe cleaner over in the back. Pull it extra tight because I'm so tired of my bows like slipping. And then twist the bow, not the pipe cleaner. And there's your funky bow. This is from Walmart. Can you believe that? Isn't it from, yeah, it is from Walmart. I lost it. I was like, I know I bought a black ribbon. I know I bought a black ribbon. And I couldn't find it, but it was in the box with all my Valentine's stuff from Craft Outlet. I don't know which Walmart I got it from, though. Oh. I need to go back and get another roll or something. I mean, look, this ribbon is not even cutting. Look at it. Oh, I think I saw that one. I was at Big Lots yesterday, and I was hoping they were going to put out that ribbon that I used last Christmas with the green, the lime green with the red polka dots on it, but I didn't see it. Yeah, the funky bow is pretty forgiving. What am I looking for? It's good. The whole reason that Julie Samako, who originated the bow, was to use up scraps of fabric. Not fabric, use up scraps of ribbon. And like when you have a little bitty piece left of something. Who wants to see my wreath hack? That one's not quite big enough. Okay, just hit the tip button underneath the video. I'm only accepting $20 tips tonight. Oh, how you gonna fray now when you tape together, Ribbon Tail? Ta-da! I can only use the Elmer spray glue now when I'm using really thick ribbons that are dark. Oh my god, Jen, you're crazy. Thank you. You look too much. You don't have to do that. But look, now there's a tape on the back, and this won't fray because it's all like done in the back. Alright, who wants to see the closest thing we're probably going to get to the Atom bow? Which is just me saying that somebody probably just called their lawyer. Because you're too busy caring about your husband and your children. Family, friends, relationships. These are the 3 demons you must slay to be successful. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let me see. Alright, I'm going to start off with my linen ribbon again. Alright, I don't want to make this too big because it, I don't want to use a bunch of ribbon. I'm going to use this bow on something, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's do like a 8-inch tail. Okay, and this tail's going to come down. We're going to start off with the floral bow. So let's do 6-inch loops on the left, flip it over, on the right, twist it, flip it. Should we do 4 loops or 6? What do y'all think? Let's do 6. I'm ready to get rid of this ribbon. Alright, so that is your basic floral bow. All the loops are the same size. There's like multiples, either 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever you want to do. So this gives you a nice round bow. And our tails are coming down. Next I'm going to take my... Did I forget this in this one? Look at this, I forgot to use this ribbon. Okay, we'll use it now. Now this one, same thing. We're going to measure our 8-inch tail. I'm just doing it down here because I have a little bit more room. 8-inch tail. And instead of going like 6 to 5.5, I'm just going to bring this in a little bit. Bring it out. Cut it off. Funky bow part. Part of a funky bow. And we're going to take the same ribbon, 8 inches. Do it like we're doing a funky bow again. Really, scissors? Alright, is everybody still following me? Oh! I'm going to assume that's a yes. Okay. So we started out with a floral bow. This is funky bow. The Lisa bow is 2 loops on one side, 1 loop on the other. These are going to come in at like 7 inches for the tails. So it's going to have 2 loops over here, 1 loop over here with 2 tails. And I'm going to bring this one into like 5. So, another loop over here. Girl, you missed too much. You better go back to sleep. Okay, so this is the Lisa bow with 2 tails and 1 loop on one side and then just 2 loops on the other side. And then we're going to come in with our next ribbon. We're going to do the same thing except the opposite way. So our tails are going to start off over here. And keep this one at 5 inches again. 2 loops on the right, 2 tails on the left. Holy crap, this bow is going to be 9 inches thick. How you doing, Shonda? Miss Shonda. Stretch it back if you need to. Now I'm going to cut 2 14-inch-ish tails. Put those together. I'm just going to dovetail them while I have them right here. I'm good. I'm tired. Put these tails down. Put these tails up. And I'm going to come in with this ribbon. We're going to do basically just the funky again, but it's just going to be a little not in the middle. I know we're supposed to get cooler tomorrow than we were today, and I was like, oh thank God. And you can do that in as many different ways as you want to. I just, I don't know that I'm even going to be able to squeeze this because it is very thick. Oh, that's a good idea. I do need to stretch again. Alright, so I'm pushing down in the middle, pulling up on each side, and then this in half, preemptively. And it feels like it just fell over. I'm going to pull this super tight. Then spin the bow, not the pipe cleaner. Okay. Let's trim these and then we will flip this out and see what we got. I have a video coming out, I think might be like next week. It's the Lisa bow, the Terry bow, the funky bow, the floral bow, and the combo. And I took it, I did step by step, real slow. Let's see what we got. Yeah, feel like this bottom ribbon slipped a little bit because it's kind of lopsided in here. But don't be afraid to get me and tell it where it needs to go. Alright, there's our floral bow. Then this is our funky, no, this is our Lisa bow underneath here. No, what is this? This is our funky bow part. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I holding? What is this? Where am I? Then here's our Lisa bow. With our other Lisa bow. So the polka dot's this way, the hearts are this way, so this time the polka dot's going to go this way, the hearts will be this way, like that. And then these are just our streamers, or our tails, or whatever you want to call them. And then I want this little knot on top to be facing the same way my first tails are, and they're facing this way. And then you can go through and trim what you need to trim shorter so you can see the stuff underneath. These could definitely be a little bit shorter. It's not to fluff a bow when it's not on a wreath. Okay, and there's that. And now we start again. Oh. Oh. I think everything that could stretch got stretched. looks a little long. So that's just something else. And I realize I have two bows that are almost the same. Oh, there's lots of stuff stuck to the velvet. Oh, I really don't like that. Wow, good looking honky. Thanks. Wow. You know, that was my nickname in high school. Anybody else? Where are my pins at? Thanks, Fallon. Oh. How do I pull up a pin cushion that doesn't have a single pin in it? Ah, here they are. Y'all, Amanda must have missed the live stream again. She is gonna be pissed. I keep seeing things about people selling bows on Etsy for like a lot of money. I would never think to buy a bow. Like, even if I couldn't make one, I don't think that I would be like, let me go on Etsy and see if that's something I can buy. Maybe like a tree topper bow. Mm. Alright, is that everything all wrapped up? Except for that. Well, I mean, they're like $30. What is it, like $30 is like 5 rolls of Christmas ribbon at Hobby Lobby? You could afford to mess it up a couple times for that price. I guess it's a good way to get rid of ribbon. You know, like if you use something a lot and you're like, alright, I'm done using this. It's about fight. It's about power. We go hard. We drink apple sour. Save the drama for your mama and go and buy a llama. I can't do that, Jen. I only have like 37 rolls of it left. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black and white buffalo check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just plain natural. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red and black buffalo check. I have 3 natural and black buffalo check. And I have 1 red and tan buffalo check. Oh, there's another natural. They're all over the place. Should I make a giant bow before I go to bed? Yeah, it's just like they are like super useful as neutrals. They're just so thin. Let's make a tree topper bow. I have a couple of rolls of ribbon I could spend on that. But can I reach this pipe cleaner without getting up? Oh, oh, I can't. I did it. Oh God, I'm a superhuman. Yeah, they're good in like the middle of bows. And I just realized I'm going to need two pipe cleaners to do this. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should bust out the Pro Bow one night. Y'all want to see me struggle? One day I'm going to have a struggle live, and all I'm going to do is weed vinyl and use the Pro Bow. I know, I should just put them on Etsy for like $5 each. Because you know, some hoarder would buy them. Oh my God, y'all. I just did the, I just filmed the video for the sign club on Patreon. And I was like, I'm going to use the Cricut vinyl just to get rid of it. Because it only had, I needed some white vinyl and I had like just enough to make the 3 signs. Y'all, when I tell you this video was 45 minutes long, the first one I did was 45 minutes long, didn't get a single thing completely weeded or moved on a transfer tape. So I was like, let me take a break. I'll try this again. Did it again. The next video was an hour long, still hadn't gotten anywhere. So I threw both of those away. What I was working on, got my StarCraft vinyl, did it in like 10 minutes. Okay, so if we're doing a tree topper bow, we're going to want pretty long tails, right? Oh, you going to bed, Fallon? Thanks for hanging out with us. Business, if this ribbon falls on you, you're gonna freak out and scream and start running across the room. I don't want that to happen. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh, this is already giving me anxiety. Ellen is a fun new addition to our little group. I wish I could find somebody who would let me decorate their banister. I think that would be such a fun video to do. wet like that too. Oh, Shonda, I'm gonna have to send you. I sent it to Jen earlier. Oh, she does have a banister, but her house is so dark. I sent Jen earlier. I don't know. What is it? It's in Spanish, that website I sent you? Or the Instagram account? I think it's in Spanish. They keep showing it to me. I think it's a bunch of different, like, they're either in Mexico or somewhere, but they are, like, decorating these trees. They're insane. Like, they are just straight up crazy. Like, I was looking at it, and for me to look at something and say, you know what? That's a lot. I was like, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. And it was like a store. I don't know. They keep showing them to me on Instagram, and I'm like, please quit showing me this stuff. I'm gonna wanna I'm gonna wanna like figure out how to make giant pastel colored nutcrackers. Yeah, can you imagine how much money you'd spend in there? I mean, it was a lot, but they were also super nice. Yeah, they had like these giant, the nutcrackers are like all one color. Like it looked like it was like either resin or plastic or something, but they were these gigantic, like solid color nutcrackers. It was like a Kardashian level Christmas. You know what? I'm just gonna slip that behind there. Throw that behind the table. Alright, so I'm at 7-inch loops now. And I'm going to go down to 6 inches. If I can find 6 inches. No, I was at 6 inches. Oh no, I was at 7 inches. My bad. Okay, so we'll go down to 6. I started at 8. I did 6 at 8 and then 6 at 7. Now I'm going to do 6 at 6. I might have done 8 initially. I'm going to go down a little bit more. What is that, like 5? Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to need a giant pipe cleaner to do this, but the ribbon's pretty thin, so it's not terrible yet. Walmart has a, I I think it's a 4. It's either like a 3.5 inch or a 4 inch ribbon. It's not by the other ribbon at my Walmart. It's like by the gift wrapping stuff. I think it's like $8. It's pretty nice. I don't know how many. It's probably like, what is it? They usually sell them like 18 feet. Something like that. Is this going down to 4? Okay. I didn't realize, I saw you pictures today from Target, Jen. I didn't realize they sold ribbon. Well, I mean, I knew they sold ribbon, I just didn't know they had, like, that much. I wish we had a Target closer. I mean, it's not far, it's not, like, super far away, it's just... I hate leaving my house. Was it nice quality, though? Target stuff is always pretty nice. Alright, how thick do we think this bow is? Oh, that's not bad. It's a weird amount, though. Hi, Patty. Alright, so that's the bow on there, and then I'm going to... Well, Walmart's is like... Isn't Walmart's like 18 feet? But it says 18 feet. It doesn't say like 6 yards, you know? I'm going to take this super long piece and just wire that to the back. They didn't have ribbon for like fall and Halloween though, huh? It's just Christmas. The walnut ribbon's 45 feet? Oh, this one's 30. This looks like an octopus. every time somebody posts something about Walmart on like YouTube and they're like Walmart, you know, they like shop with me at Walmart. I'm just like, what is wrong with all of my Walmarts? Like everybody else seems to have so much stuff. All right, do I go from the top or the bottom to fluff this monstrosity? I think at the top. Jen, send her that the link to the reel or whatever it was where those Christmas trees were. Yeah, like I go to one that's like near me where my mom works. I go to the one in New Orleans East. The one in New Orleans East has a really big Christmas section. Um, the one by me is a not so big. But there's a super nice Walmart in Slidell that's pretty far away from the one that I go to in Slidell. And they always have like a really nice Christmas section, but it's so far away. Like I'm not driving an hour and a half to go to Walmart. It's not that far, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Target this week. Ooh, this is not very tight because I just pulled out and the entire thing came out the side. Okay. Yeah, maybe I could probably sell it on Etsy if it just hit like I just pulled one loop and like it. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see this. It's like I think that the stack fell over, so it's like coming out this way instead of going up. I mean, you just put it in a box this size and ship it? Is that, I mean, like how I would ship the wreath with just securing it to the bottom? Okay, well. Oh yeah, Hobby Lobby has a lot of ribbon. I found it strange this year that Hobby Lobby... Elle, did I tell you hi? Hello. I don't know if I told you hi when I saw that you commented. Um, they don't have a lot of like... I was looking for like traditional, like just like Christmas red and green, and they didn't really have that. Business, listen, I know you're going to try to blame those farts on me, but that is not me. You okay, Biscuit? I mean, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, what is that god awful smell? And he's just sitting there like. If that smell came out of me, I'd have to leave immediately and go to the emergency room. This looks like one of them Texas mums. Hi, baby. You sleepy? You got a head shaped like a light bulb. Well, I've been switching his food up because he's like, I don't want to eat. So I bought him this like pedigree. It's like a food topper thing. And he's just like, he loves it, but he just eats that. He doesn't eat his food, even though it's all mixed together. He'll like pick his expensive kibble out to eat the stuff that's 86 cents a pouch. Okay, everybody squeeze in. And then back. Oh. You still got that dog, Jen? I was thinking about that today. I'm gonna have to go watch this video and see if y'all can hear my back cracking, because it is loud. Yeah, I was laying down and I was like, did Jen ever get rid of that dog? Did she say? And I said she probably got rid of it. She's hoping nobody asked about it, but I figured you still had it. Oh, see, you got money. You got more money invested into the dog now. Now you gotta keep her. No, this looks like a Laura Jean bow. I'm thinking I should start making all my bows this size. Let's see how it looks proportionally. Yep, that's about right. So that's what people are like, I'm gonna start off with 8-inch loops, and I'm like, you know how big of a bow that makes? And I know this one looks a lot bigger than it is because there's 1,000 loops in it, but still. She's round as hell, and she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Alright, y'all, my heating pad is calling my name. My CBD. I'm like CBD. My CBD is called. I ordered an inhaler, a CBD inhaler. Y'all, it was so expensive, and I was like, but if it helps me sleep and it helps with my back pain. You know, speaking of church hats, I went to the beauty supply store. I don't know when it was. I went to the beauty supply store to go find some like little hoops for my mom. They sell the craziest, like most over the top New Orleans Southern Baptist, like hardcore church women hats in the beauty supply. Like I saw one and I was like, is that a peacock? And I was like, oh no, that's a hat. Never mind. I thought that was a freaking emu. I thought that was an emu somebody spray painted purple and stuck on her head, but it was a hat. And I was like, I need one of these. And they always showing up at the Goodwill down here. Because, you know, somebody's grandma died and they're like, oh, she had a hat to go with every outfit she had for church. There's a beauty supply right by my house. It's run by this old Vietnamese couple. They're always watching Vietnamese TV, and I'm like, where are they getting this from? Like what channel are they? Like, I don't know what channel they're watching. Like, what kind of cable package they have where it's like they're watching like Vietnamese soap operas. I don't know. Like, it's not like a regular TV. It's not like they're watching it on like some kind of Netflix or something. And they have this dog, and every time I'm in, the dog is like cutting up. But that's the place that has the giant hats. And they're like $5. I'm like, all right. That's the same beauty supply. Every time I went at the woman was like, "You buying wig?" And I was like, "No, no, no." She's like, "You gonna go on RuPaul's Drag Race and make a lot of money?" And I was like, "I'm not a drag queen." And she was like, "Okay, okay, we give you a good look." And I was like, "Nope, not a drag queen, just buying wigs, just buying makeup and wigs and eyelashes." And she was like, "Okay, it's secret. It's a secret. When you go on the show, you tell us." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "When I'm on RuPaul's Drag Race, you will be the first to know." And I said, but let me get a couple of them hats. I used to love going to, like, I would go by my mom's, like, on Sundays, and she was closer to New Orleans. And, like, if you would go to, like, Dollar General or something afterwards, like, when everybody was getting out of church, you'd see all the little girls in their cute little pastel dresses with their little socks with the lace on them, and all the women's with their suits, all the women with their suits and their matching hats. Talk about like the most polite behaved children ever. I was like, church lady, y'all make me want to have children because y'all children are like so nice. Like like this little girl passed me, she's like, good morning, and I was like, good morning, little girl, you're so well behaved. I'm used to Michelle's kids like spitting acid at me like a velociraptor in Jurassic Park. I gotta give me some of them church children. I saw a woman today when I was at Walmart. I was like trying to get down the aisle, and she had stopped and she was grabbing garlic powder. She was bent down. She was grabbing garlic powder. She picked up like 4 of them, and I was like, "Damn, that's a lot of garlic powder." She went back and got like 4 more, and then she reached over and she grabbed like 6 more. And I'm sorry. She's like, "I'm sorry, I'm in your way." And I was like, "No, no." I was like, you cooking?" And it was her and an older woman. And she said, "Yeah, we having a supper." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Where's it at though? Because I need to get invited to these suppers." She's like, "We having a supper." And I was like, "Okay, go ahead." She had like 30 packs of macaroni. I was like, "Go ahead. I don't know what you're doing with all of that pasta, but go for it." She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cover it in garlic powder." She had like so much pasta, spaghetti. She had like 12 packs of butter. I was like, I don't know where she's going, but I want to go with her. She was doing something. She's like, "We cooking for the Lord tonight." I was like, "All right." Okay, y'all. I am going to go and rest my back and hopefully not get what is that called? Dutch oven by the dog. I love those church people. I'm gonna try to start doing when I don't post on Tuesday and I don't post on Friday anymore. So I'm gonna start trying doing like Tuesday and Friday or Saturday, like something like that. Just because like I've looked at the days when I've done lives and I'm like, wow, I make a lot more money. Is that, I guess, because the ads play throughout the whole thing? I don't know. But yeah, you guys do what you gotta do. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And yeah, I will continue to work on perfecting that crocheted wreath, and then maybe throw a tutorial up either on Patreon or somewhere. Alright guys, bye.